they even doing? Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a book video. I'm actually going to be talking about my book collection and my TBR for this year. I haven't really had a whole lot of time to read this year so far. Well, I've also just not really been in the mood, you know, but I do still have a few books that I want to read and knock out this year before it's over. And so I thought I'd show you guys today. But I also just wanted to since my TBR isn't very long and probably won't take up most of the video, I wanted to show you my entire book collection. It's not big at all, but I wanted to show you guys anyways. I think it's really cute and I love all the books here. I also have a book or two that I'm reading on my iPad on the Apple Books app, and so I'm going to show you guys that too. Okay, so first off, let's start with my TBR this year. She's not very big. I know a lot of people read 6 books a month, and I'm just I don't understand how you're physically capable of doing that. I remember I was in a really big reading phase, and I was reading 4 books a month, maybe a little bit less than that actually, but it was still a pretty big phase for me. But I really want to get back into reading, and the past year I haven't really been into it as much, and I just haven't really had the time or the energy to do it, and so I really want to pick it up again, and so I figured this video is the way to do it. So let's start with my TBR. The first book that I want to read is 1,000 Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole. I have heard so many great things about this book. I want to read it so freaking bad. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what it's about. That's half of these books, not gonna lie. I don't really remember what they're about. I just know that I want to read them. This is one of them. Obviously it's a romance. Romance is the best genre in my opinion. It sounds like a really cute book. It's only 200 pages, which isn't very long. Next book is Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. I know a lot of people are boycotting Colleen Hoover now. I'm not exactly sure what the reason is, so if any of you want to let me know, that'd be great. I still like her books. Very basic, I know, but I do like some of her books that are really popular. But yeah, I really want to pick this one up. I started this one. I got maybe 30 pages in, and then I stopped reading it. I think it's because I found a different book that I wanted to read more, and so I DNF'd this one, but I really want to finish it. And I don't know, it's just such a floppy book, and I really like it, and it's just, you know when you like the feel of a book and you really want to read it? That's this one. Then I watch Haley Pham on YouTube, and this was one of her favorite books, and she just really raved about it, and so I wanted to read it too, because if she likes it, then it must be a good book. I got halfway through this book and I DNF'd it, and I don't even know why. It was a good book, I just didn't finish it. I think it was because I was just in a reading slump and was not in the mood, but I really want to read this book again because I remember getting halfway through and it was such a cute book. It was very rom-com-y. It felt kind of like The Unhoneymooners. It felt kind of the same vibe. I really want to finish this book. I really want to get it done, you know? Then I got this book for Christmas. Who gave it to me? I think my parents gave it to me for Christmas. It might have been my sister, but I'm 90% sure it was my parents. This one's a thriller, I'm guessing by the cover. I just read the back and that sounds really good. The main character needs to defend her husband for not killing his mistress. That sounds cool. I might read this one next, not gonna lie. And then this book. Again, DNF this book. Y'all are gonna think I'm so bad at reading. But this is about a school shooting, I think. From the back, it looks really cool. It has the timestamps. I remember starting it. Me and my boyfriend actually started it. He wanted to read a book together, and I was thinking, well, he doesn't love rom-coms, so what's a book that I have that we could read together? And so I thought maybe this one. We DNF'd it 4 chapters in. It's not because it wasn't bad. Again, we just got bored. But nothing against the book. I'm pretty sure it's a great book. It's just I have a very short attention span, but I'm trying to fix it. And then I'm currently reading, what's it called? Just for the Summer, I believe. I'm currently 238 pages in out of 500. So we still have a bit to go, but this is such a cute book. I love it so much. The guy character, Justin, he's the epitome of the perfect man. He sends her evites to their dates, and he's what would you prefer that we wear? Where would you prefer that we go? Would you prefer to meet there, for me to pick you up? It's so cute. And it's not just a happy book. It's also got some family trauma and all this stuff, and so it's a really good book, and I'm really excited to finish it. That's probably all of my TBR for this year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So yeah, it's very exciting. I really hope I get to all of these. I'll keep you guys updated. And now for my book collection. I don't have a ton of books, like I said. Also, my shelf is gonna look like a disaster after this. I'm I'm gonna leave those ones there and then like pick them up as I talk because I don't want to mess it up.
2 seconds later.
Okay, we're gonna speed run this. I don't want to spend too long talking about each book. Okay, let's start romance. This is gonna be my honest opinion because I'm not gonna like sit here and say I like a book if I don't like a book, you know? Also, I have read more books. Like I've read the Selection series, I've read Evelyn Hugo. Those are the only ones coming to mind right now. Okay, A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime. This one, she's thick. I bought this book because like I didn't even really know what it was about. I just knew it was a romance and like I really liked the cover for some reason. And even though it was thick, I was like, I really want to read it. I was really disappointed with this book. It's a romance, so obviously it's gonna have some things in it, but this was just like extreme. The whole book, it was just like, I just couldn't read it. It was like really dirty for me. You can't read it like going 2 pages without them like doing something wild. And I'm just like, okay, I'm done. And like, it didn't even have like a good plot line, I felt like. It's about a girl who goes to like a school and she's like the preppy one and everything and the bad boy falls for her. It's like bad boy, good girl, like kind of thing. I don't know, I couldn't get through it, man. It was like really hard to read. So I DNF'd this one, but I still really like the cover. So there's that. Okay, you guys might be in a bit of a different spot. My mom was calling me. The Love Hypothesis. Oh, I love this book. Oh my gosh. It's like fake dating trope and enemies to lovers, and it's everything you could want in a book, and I just loved it so much. And I would definitely read it again, like 5 out of 5. It was the cutest freaking thing. I love it. Honestly, I forget like everything that goes on in a book after like a few days of reading it, so I can't like really point out specifics, but I love this book. I love them together. The Summer I Turned Pretty series. I love the series too. The Prime show though, did not love that. They changed so much in that show. It's annoying. I don't love it. The series, I absolutely adore. I'm definitely a Jeremiah girly. Don't love Conrad. He's a big baby in my opinion, but this series is just so cute and they're so easy to read. It's really big font, floppy pages. It's the perfect summer series. My mom even read it because I raved about it so much and she just wanted a good book to read. So she read it and she agrees with me that it's a great series, so take that with what you will. This book made me kind of sad, but it's so cute and I love it. It's just the perfect little series. The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. I love this book too. It's definitely like a rom-com, so like very cheesy and like fast-paced, but it was so cute and I really liked it. And again, floppy pages and big font, so it's a perfect book. It was just so cute. Reminders of him. This book is everything to me. I read this book in a day. That's the only book that I've ever read in a day. It was so good, you guys. I did cry in the end. It was very sad. It's about a single mom who's trying to get her kid back because she was in prison for something and she really wants to like get her kid back and reunite with everybody, but she's like falling in love with this one person at the same time. It's just got like an insane amount of plot twists and it's so good and I love it so much. If you're gonna pick one book from this video, and then Confess by Colleen Hoover. If you couldn't tell, I went through a phase. I really liked Colleen Hoover. This book, again, also adorable. Not gonna lie, the ending kind of weirded me out. What happened? Was it like a break? No. Sorry. This video is no spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil, but like the ending was a little bit weird to me. But it was really cute and it has like pictures in this book, which I honestly really liked. It's about like a painter, so it's got like pictures of his paintings and stuff. It's so cute, you guys. And it's just a little book and it's a good read in my opinion. All this time, I actually just got this book from a friend. I started it. I got like, I don't even know, 100 pages in. I DNF'd it again. I'm so sorry. This book was really fast paced in the beginning. Everything was happening like really fast. And then like it slowed down significantly and it's got like kind of hard to read. So I'm definitely gonna try to pick it up again, but it did get kind of boring. Okay, I gotta pick up the pace because I gotta leave. Alex Approximately. I have not read this book yet. I actually should probably put this on my TBR. Who knows? I might pick this one up this year, but we'll see. This is a romance book, obvi. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's an enemies to lovers. I found this at like a small bookstore and I remember seeing it on TikTok, so I bought it, but I have yet to read it. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this book. I've heard that it's cute. Today, tonight, tomorrow. I DNF'd this one too. Honestly, it's very rare that I finish a book. I picked this up at the same store I picked up this one. It wasn't very interesting. Again, enemies to lovers, but like a boring enemies to lovers in my opinion. I don't even know. They're like, what are they even doing? There's like a competition or something. They don't like each other. They spend more time together and they fall in love. You'd think it'd be cute. I just couldn't get through it. It was really boring. my heart. This might be my favorite read ever, besides Reminders of Him. Like, it's like a devastating read, but it's so good. It's about this girl, her name is Autumn, and there's the guy named Finn. They are childhood friends, and then they grow up to be enemies. You have to read it to like feel it. I don't even know how to describe how good it is. It just like locks you in. This book took me a little bit to read because I was like busy with school and stuff. I read like 60% of the book and then I binged the rest like in one night. It was so good. And the view from Finn is out. It's called, what is it called? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking right now. But Finn's view is out of this book, and I want to get it so bad. I honestly might get it this next paycheck because I've been craving it with all my heart. This book is so good, and it's so devastating. It is so good. Ugly Love, Colleen Hoover again. This book, I actually don't like the main characters. So this book is about Tate and Miles. I don't really like Tate, to be honest. The book is good. I read the whole thing. Surprise. I'll be honest, I haven't read this book in a while, so I probably should reread it again before I give like my full opinion. But it's dual point of view, and I love dual point of view. So I'll give it that. I love Miles and Rachel. So there's like two timelines in this book. So it's Tate and Miles, and then in the past it was Miles and Rachel. And Miles and Rachel were dating like when they were teenagers, and then Miles and Tate are dating when they're like grown up. But I love Rachel and Miles like point of view and stuff. If there was a whole book about Miles and Rachel, I would read all of it. Like, it's so good. It's just so sad, and they like love each other so much since they're teenagers, you know, and it's just so fun to read. And I specifically remember they like were playing like house or something because like they were home alone and they were cooking dinner together. It was just so innocent and cute, and I just loved it so much. And so Rachel and Miles are like the main reason I love this book. And then I already talked about these three, so we're gonna skip past those. Okay. Verity. We're getting into the thrillers now, by the way. We finished all the romance. This is a wild read. I love this book. I didn't get scared of this book. I know a lot of people said that they like had trouble sleeping. I like horror movies and stuff, so I think that's why I didn't like get scared or anything. This is a good book, you guys. It's got so many twists, and it's just, again, big font, floppy. It had me on the edge of my seat like literally the entire time. I'm not even joking. I love like the back and forth between like the monologue. Is it a monologue? What is it called? I'm gonna mess it up. I want to reread this book. It was so good. I don't remember what it's called. I don't think monologue is the right word. She was just basically writing about her life and her feelings and stuff. So like kind of a journal in a way, I guess. If you know the word, please let me know because I'm struggling. What was I even talking about? Oh, I like how it jumps back and forth between like the monologue and then like the present day and everything, and like it's just so good, you guys. It's like a really good thriller. The Southerners Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires. I saw this in the same small shop that I found the other books. I'm pretty sure Haley recommended this. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I felt like this like would be a good book, and I was looking for a thriller. Again, I only got like 30 pages in. Maybe like a few chapters actually, but I do want to finish it. It's a really thick book. I wasn't stable enough to read a really thick book at the moment. So One of Us is Lying. I don't know. I know this is like a fan favorite, but I didn't love this book. It's a good book, but like it wasn't like shocking to me, you know, when you find out like who the killer is and stuff. It's like, oh. Then She Was Gone. I have yet to read this book, but I'm pretty sure it is a thriller. Yeah, it's just about this little girl's disappearance and her mom like figuring it all out. I'm pretty sure the mom goes out with the kidnapper of her daughter, but doesn't know that he's the kidnapper. From what I understand, that's what this book is about, but I could be wrong. But yeah, same bookstore. I bought a lot of books from that bookstore. The Silent Patient. I love this book. This was like a really good thriller in my opinion. The only thing is that it was like written kind of like in a British tone. I don't know if that makes sense, but like it had like a British vibe to it, and like they were using like kind of like funky words and stuff, which made it kind of difficult to read, but I still really liked it. Definitely did not expect the ending. The Girl on the Train, again another thriller. I have yet to read this one as well, but I really want to read it. Don't remember what it's about. I think it's kind of like Bullet Train or something. That could be very wrong. I don't know, but I do want to read this one as well. Then I already talked about this one, and then Every Last Secret. I really like this book. It's a thriller about like the next door neighbor and a lot of like, did she do this? Is this happening? Is this not happening? And at the end, like it just explains it all, and it's a good little thriller. I really liked it, honestly. It's not very long either. It's like a really good book. And yeah, that's it for my books. I also have this one, but I already talked about that one. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get through my TBR this year. I really want to, so I'm really gonna try to, and I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.
A few moments later.
Hey guys! It's currently like midnight and I just realized I forgot some of the books on my bookshelf and I did not want to like edit this video and everything and not include these books because they're pretty important. So I just wanted to hurry and pop back in. Sorry, the lighting and everything is different. I was talking about Colleen Hoover and everything, right? And I forgot her 2 most famous books. I went into It Ends With Us like expecting to be like bawling my eyes out, you know, because like that's what everybody says is like, oh, it makes you cry so hard. It's such a sad book. I didn't cry, which is kind of weird because I've like cried with like every other book that I've read. I don't know why. Maybe it was just because it didn't hit me really as hard. Like I felt like upset for them, but like I didn't like cry, you know? But I really like this book, you guys. I know that it has like some controversial opinions and stuff, but I thought it was really cute. And I really like Atlas. Atlas is like a great character, you know, like the whole homeless thing and how he's just like so small. I don't know. That's just how I feel like he's portrayed, just this like little guy. Obviously he's not. He's like really big and buff and like 6'4", and that's why everybody loves him. And then Ryle is like a big buff dude, you know, and Atlas is just like the little guy. I don't know if that makes any sense. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I'm on Team Atlas, obviously, because Ryle does some not nice things to Lily. I don't want to spoil anything, but like it's been years since this book has been popular, so if you haven't read it by now, you probably should. But I don't know, you guys. Maybe it's just because like I have issues, but I do kind of like Ryle. I'm gonna be honest, it's been years since I read this book, so I'm like kind of like pulling in deep memories trying to figure out what happened. But from what I can remember, I was on Team Ryle for quite a bit, but obviously I went to Team Atlas because I'm not crazy. I don't know, Ryle just seems like a genuinely nice guy, except for when he's like being mean to Lily, you know? A few years later, Colleen Hoover came out with It Starts With Us. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything from this book. Like I remember some scenes from this book, like the kitchen scene and everything. Ugh, sorry, my dog's in here, they're making noise. Let me know if you guys would like me to reread it. Oh, hi. Hello. Let me know if you guys would like me to reread it and then give my opinion. I don't want to say anything yet because like I literally can't remember anything from this book, which is wild because like I was so excited for it to come out. Isn't that weird? But I remember it being cute. So there's that. I definitely really liked this book. Even though I didn't cry, I still thought it was a really good read, and I would definitely read it again. And I kind of want to because I remember parts of it, but not all of it, you know? It's been so long. Maybe I should add these to my TBR and reread them. But yeah, I think that's actually gonna be the end of this video now. Let me know if you guys like these book videos, and I'll definitely do more of them. I'd really love to do like a reading vlog and like film while I'm reading and get my reactions and stuff, so let me know if you guys are interested in that or anything. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day. Bye!